There is no passion of the human heart that promises so much and pays so little as that of revenge. Volsung silenced the haunting calls of the dead that beckoned him. He once more surrendered to the chilling allure of vengeance. Once, a vast inland sea dominated this region, and at the heart of it were the islands of Atlantis. Atlantis, often romanticized as the epicenter of freedom and prosperity, was in reality a land marked by cruelty and insatiable ambition. Its rulers, driven by a relentless thirst for power, engaged in the dark practices of the slave trade while concealing advanced technologies from the world. Behind a facade of benevolence, they orchestrated conflicts, all the while claiming to be champions of liberty. And Atlan was the worst. It became clear later that he was the true force, manipulating Jingafar from behind the scenes. Atlan's true intentions regarding Volsung remain a mystery, but ultimately, that is of little consequence. What truly matters is that while Atlan awaited a response from Volsung, the latter had already begun implementing strategies to undermine Atlantis' military superiority. He exploited Atlan's arrogance. He divided his troops and sent his generals into action. He dispatched Brennus to enlist the formidable and feared sea folk.
Another round.
This ale tastes like bilge water tonight.
Drink it anyway.
Vercingetorix took great care with the feared sunships of Atlantis. Nucali devastated the Atlantean agricultural fields on the island of Antilia, employing a scorched earth strategy. Stripped of his formidable sunships, Atlan was compelled to send in his ground forces, which were swiftly overwhelmed and annihilated. This decisive action effectively halved the enemy's strength. As for Serena, he liberated the slaves from the island of Ethelgard, thereby bolstering Volsung's forces with a fierce and desperate new contingent.
Get out! Hurry to the bridge!
It was time for King Atlan to reap what he had sown. Atlan, confronted with significant losses on multiple fronts, had no option but to deploy his naval forces against the sea folk and the remnants of Skarsgård's ships.
Hard to starboard, Captain!
Now!
To starboard! Brace yourselves!
Incoming from the south! Keep your ranks! They're trying to swarm us! Hold the line! Hold on! Hey, for them! Pull bomb! You cannot stand!
Atlan!